the guy, Chris Ashington, you covered, athletic greens in multiple of your videos, but one specifically covered, like you said, he fled that real estate scandal in Australia. There's another video that people should check out, the Feel Free founder, JW Ross. He reinvented himself after prison. Like, what is it about the health industry that makes it so ripe for grift reinvention? Like, it seems like there are a lot of people that encounter legal trouble, and then they,
Mhm.
like, get into health grifting.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that grifting is legal in the according to the supplement laws around how you sell supplements and the evidentiary claims. People say that big pharma is so bad and corrupt for all the various reasons that big pharma is bad and corrupt. But at least that they have to spend $1 billion to create their thing to provide some plausible evidence that their thing works better than placebo. Like that
Mm,
is why pharma is so expensive, right? And they're not just selling you snake oil. Supplement industry literally is unregulated. The only thing that they have to legally prove is that the thing that they're advertising, so let's say it's NAD plus, is actually in the pill. We're selling NAD plus, and NAD plus is in the thing. And then they just say, um, supports brain cognition and function and whatever. They can't make clinical claims specifically, although they all do, and the FDA doesn't care about that. They don't do anything about it. Uh,
yeah.
we find that these supplement companies, big wellness is huge. Big supplement is huge, and they're actually often owned by pharmaceutical companies. Like, it's not like all of the criticisms that people have been levying against big pharma are equally true, maybe even worse on supplements because it's totally unregulated and they sell things sometimes that are actually legitimately dangerous. Like the fascia blaster, one on this thing that you're supposed to rub on your body to get rid of cellulite, and it
That
creates in
looks like
cases.
something a, guru would bring to one of their sex parties.
Yeah, totally. And it creates, like, lymphatic damage, and people have, like, have experienced really bad health outcomes from that stuff,
No.
and it's just not regulated. Indeed, there was a Supreme Court case in 1946 called, I guess my brain is not, remembering the case title, but basically it said it was
We can
against
flash it up
a.
on the screen.
Sure, yeah, it's one of my I did a video on it,
Yeah.
but basically the Supreme Court said that they were going after a religious group that was selling pictures of their god, some vaguely maybe sort of Christian, Hindu, Buddhist god, right? And if you got this letter thing, it would cure your cancer, right? And other things like that. Total straight up fraud. And
Mhm.
they brought this to the Supreme Court. It went to the local district courts, like, this is fraud, you should be shut down and fined for this. But it made it all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled that if you have a sincere religious belief that something will work because it is the way the world works, and this is the way your universe works, that you
Yeah.
can sell that legally because the government cannot distinguish between sincerity and fraud when it comes to religion. Because religion is fraud, right? At its heart. And then because of this ruling, Ballard versus the United States, 1946, that's the name of it. That is the reality, is that you basically legalized any sort of religious grift, and that has then transformed. When you look at the wellness world, you see that it's very religious as well. It's usually like light energy or love or spirituality or, yoga, sex gods, whatever. But like they cannot actually bring it to court and win a fraud case against them.
Yeah. Well, we talked about the grifter to the criminal pipeline.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll just see the grifter to religious figure pipeline where there's like the Church of Roca, and then legally they can just sell you these things under the guise of religion. It enhances your spiritual experiences.
Guess who discovered that God told her what to make? The woman who made this. Like, right after the health claims came in, she's like, "This was given to me by God."
There
And
you go.
and and it's
Sh-
no, it's a very common, very
No.
well established. If you look at Derek Barris's work in conspirituality, this is the whole podcast about the way conspiracy theories and spirituality have melded in the wellness industry. It is a very well established path.